Again, I wanted to show you what I ceremoniously do with my crystals. So the land here is incredibly sacred. Just walking on the land, you can feel the beauty of all that happened here, and also the tragedy of all that happened here as well. This place was started to be built around 800 BC, so over a thousand. Sorry, AD, not BC. Excuse me. So 800 AD, and was built for 300 years actually. So it is massive. It's hard to explain the scale. Do you want to just scan around a little bit, Mom? Just if you just move the camera around, they will see that. So this place where I am sitting right now is called Pueblo Bonita, and it was the largest ceremonial area built in Chaco Canyon. So there's many different rooms. However, they don't really believe that many people actually lived here. It was actually really for ceremonial purposes, and many of the tribes would come together. So once again, I'm sitting here doing a ritual that's all about us understanding how we are not different. We are all the same. We are all interconnected. The stories that were told here about the Creator are very similar to any of the stories that we would have had. And so these crystals are again on this land to send healing to the land for the things that have happened, to send healing to humanity for the things that we have been through, and to bring us to togetherness, to bring us back to oneness, to bring us back to source, and to connect us to something that is higher than ourselves and understand the interconnectedness that we have together. Now, it is not lost on me that I am sitting here on Valentine's Day and I am really talking to you about self-healing and having you get yourself to the frequency of love. And so at the end of the day, all of the things that I have here are being infused with that as well. And so as I am healing the land, my crystals are also sucking up all of the energy of the beauty of why this place was created. This place was created to bring people together. And that's where we need to go, to bring people together. So I have many different things again here. I also have pieces from my own, those of you who have had crystal readings from me, my crystal reading kit, I specifically put certain things out here. So like I have the sun, which is very important to this area. The Zia actually is the sun, and the Zia is very ceremonious to the Pueblo culture as well as other cultures here in New Mexico. So I thought the sun was fitting. The mushroom to represent plant medicine and how important that was to all cultures, not just the native cultures, but all of them. This is a window quartz, which is all about shadow work. And right now, I'm sending healing for the shadow of this area, and also giving love and light to the love and light and reasons why this was built. And so we have to integrate the shadow parts of our world as well as integrating the shadow parts of ourself. And so that's why I chose this. This one is a spiritual awakening. That one is important for, and actually there's a bunch of different ones here. This is my stone for my spirit guide Nokomis that I have in my kit, and Nokomis is my Native American medicine woman who is always with me, and so she is with me right now as well as I'm doing this. There are several pieces that are native. These are pieces that were game pieces that the children or the adults would play games. They almost look like marbles, but they are Native American pieces. Also have both of my stones for the divine feminine and the divine masculine here, because we need to heal both in all of the cultures, and so bringing that in is important. My stone for meditation is here, going within, accessing presence, releasing things that no longer serve us, including anything that we still are harboring as far as any of the feelings that would go along with any of the things inside these cultures where they were assimilated, basically. Releasing that and moving forward is important. And then also there is a stone here, the black kyanite, for protection. I want that to also give some protection to this earth. We are here on a very sacred land. Hopefully everybody is being very conscious of the sacredness of this land and taking care of the land. My stone for mountain is here. The mountains were sacred, sort of like a church to the people of this native land, and all around us are mountains. And so mountains always represent to me something that we just have to conquer when it shows up. And so they're very steadfast and very difficult to move, obviously. And so if we pick a mountain in our reading, it would mean that we have to find a way to muscle through it, get over that mountain, climb the mountain, move through it, or go around it if you need to, but don't just stand there and do nothing. I have the Chumpy stones here again. If you watch the Continental Divide video, the Chumpy stones, this actually is representative of the chakras of the earth. I would say the earth has chakras just like humans have chakras, and the universe has chakras. This is sending universal healing of the energetic quality of the earth. We are wanting to heal the energy of the earth and raise the vibration of the earth. And so the intention of these stones is to do that. These are also sucking up again the energy of this sacred space, the energy of the sacred spot. And so I use these when I do sometimes use them with clients. And so these have been infused with many magical things on this trip and will continue to be. So they'll be very powerful in helping people release things that no longer serve. I have some pieces that are very special to me as well, including one of my stones for ancestral healing sitting here. And so I am very, very connected to the native cultures of the Southwest, as well as the native cultures in the rest of the Americas. I know that I was there before, and I feel very, very connected to any of these lands. And so I'm sending any of my ancestors, current and the ancestors of our land, healing, as well as any ancestors that I am connected to from any past lives. So just that represents an immense amount of healing. Also healing around any of the creatures that inhabited the land, including current creatures. The birds have been crazy. The crows, I have a crow hat on because this entire trip, the crow symbolism has been with me. Taking a bird's eye view, getting a different perspective, and understanding that each leg of this journey gives me a new perspective on my personal healing journey. And so healing of all the things on the land is important. I also have a bison bone here. This is an ancient bison bone. This one's about, I don't remember, 12 or 13,000 years old. So this would have gone very deep. Bison weren't necessarily here, but again, the ancestral history of any healing we need to do with the creatures of our land. And so I also gave to the land some of the herbs from my sage bundle, including some rose and different things here. This is an offering to the land. I'm not going to burn here, although there's not a whole lot of trees, but normally I would do something like that. But even just giving the land the sacredness of the herbs helps to clear the energy of the area, and that is my intention. So everything is intent. And so I just wanted to share with you again some of the ceremonial things that you can do with your crystals. And thank you so much. Love and light to everyone. Blessed be. You can hit the button now.